Hello, thank you for watching Chittarupa Yoga and Fitness. I'm Laura Wilson, and I show you ways to modify exercises so that everybody can find a way to work out. Today, we're going to do what I'm calling muscle madness. We are going to be working our upper and lower body at the same time, maybe even our core at the same time as well. So we're going to be doing at least 2 muscle related workouts at the same time, again, to maximize our time efficiency for building our strength for those who don't have a whole hour to spend in the gym every day. I am recommending some shoes for this. You don't need them, but they do help us with our stability and put us more in the right mood to do our exercises. If you have some dumbbells or tubing that you want to use for this, go ahead and get that. Find your nice safe space. You can even use a mat for this if you want. While you're getting ready, just remember to subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you like this variation of muscle workout. We're actually going to begin with a little warm up, and we're going to do them pelvic tilts. So let's go ahead and just hit our core to start with. These you can do anytime, and there's a link in the description below for more instruction on how to do them. Let's take this up and forward. There's also other longer warm-ups than what we're going to do today for those of you who need more. You can even do, and I've linked a cardio workout below as well, a quick cardio workout that you can do before your muscle workout. Let's bring this up. We're going to add a little squat as we take this side to side. So warming up our whole body at once as well. Let's bring this down, and we're going to pivot. Punching with our elbows, but remember, moving our shoulders. So thinking about lengthening our spine up really tall, scooping our belly up under our ribs. Let's take this wide. We're going to start with a few little squats here. This is part of our warm-up. Big arms. Let's get used to some bicep curl arms. Maybe even some reach and pull arms. We also want to make sure that we're breathing. So anytime that we're exerting ourselves, that's when we want to exhale. Let's take this to some lunges. We're going to start with just a basic lunge. Step it back. So we'll start a warm up here. Let's go ahead and mimic some push-ups. This is just for warm up. So then we'll do some shoulder. We'll start to add the actual lunge part. So step back, drop straight down, lift up, come in. Step, drop if it's just an inch. So we want to make sure that our front knee stays behind our toes. Back knee stays underneath our hip. So this is a down and up movement, not forward and back, up and down. Let's take this out here. Hula hoop. Both ways. And like I said, if you need more warm up than this, there are options below in the description. You can click those videos, come back to this one. All right, so let's just do a little march in place. If you're going to use dumbbells, go ahead and take one in each hand. We're going to work our upper back, our core, and legs all at once. So you might be able to get away with heavier dumbbells, but we're going to find our lunge, staying up on the back toes. We're going to hinge forward at this front hip. So let's lock our belly up under our ribs, shoulder blades toward our hips, and we're going to take it here. Just some rows, elbows up and in like you're going to tap them behind you. Nice isometric contraction of our legs and our core. Let's do 4 more. Let's slow it down a little bit. bring this up. Now we've got to contract that other leg. Let's hinge forward, shrug it back. This time we're going to take this to a fly out to the side. Stick with the rows if that's better for your body. Either way, we're still feeling those legs the same. We can do this with bent arms. Remember, we modify as we need to. That means a row, if that's better for you. 3 more. Keep breathing. Let's bring that up. Keep hanging on to the dumbbells. Maybe switch to something a little lighter. We're going to switch to some smaller muscles. Let's go ahead and take it to that squat. We're going to turn our palms forward, toes out just a little bit. Let's drop our hips back so that our knees stay back behind our toes, palms forward. We're going to take this to a curl. We're going to straighten everything out at the same time, bend at the same time. Inhale as we come up, exhale when we're working. And it often does help to blow that breath out. Physically do that. If we are holding onto dumbbells, let's not grip them really hard. Just keep it loose, enough to keep them from falling. But we don't need that death grip. Chest staying up. Let's do 4 more. We're only sticking with about sets of 12. 2 more. Let's bring this up, and we can just kind of do whatever kind of foot move you want. Let's do some rotation for our shoulder. So here we are, still working our legs and arms. All right, if you're using a dumbbell, set one aside. We're going to hold the other one by its end so we can squeeze it from our chest. If you don't have dumbbells, we're just going to squeeze our arms. But remember, we're not pushing our arms. We're squeezing from our chest. To make this happen, chest, pelvic tilts. So belly button pressing in over and over. Try to keep your glutes soft to protect your lower back. Let your belly, everything behind your belly, do the work here. And your chest. We've pretty much hit almost every major muscle group now. In just a few minutes, how about that? 2 more. And then set that dumbbell aside, open this up while you take this to some hip circles. That feels weird. I bet it looks weird too. You can let me know in the comments. It actually feels kind of neat too. All right, shake that out. So we're going to take it to a little more shoulder if you want to grab your dumbbells, but you don't need to. These are really small muscles. They don't need a lot of extra. So we're going to take this to heels and toes. Make sure that you're lifting both. And as we're lifting our heels, we're going to lift our shoulders. Shruggy. All right, let's do a few more. How about 2 at this point? And if you need to hold on to a wall for this next one, hold on. Let's see if you can walk around forward and back on just your heels. All right, let's take it back to those lunges. We're going to stay on one leg at a time. Stepping back, drop, up and in. Same leg. Elbows wide. Now we're going to add some twist. Shoulders. Shoulders. Four more. One more. March it out. We're going to hit the other side. Obliques and leg on this side. So let's just start with the lunge. Arms wherever we need them for balance. Holding onto a wall if we need to. Get ready to add the arms or the core. It's really the shoulder movement that we want to focus on. 4 more. I don't know about you, but my heart rate's getting up a little bit with this as well. All right, let's march that out. Let's see if we can take a couple of deep breaths here. Any way you need to. And we'll take this to some active stretches. So let's stretch here, lifting ourselves up, reaching forward. There is a link to some deeper stretches in the description below. Let's take this to a lunge. Really focus on stretching through the leg and hip. It's always best if we're working on flexibility and increasing the range of motion in our joints. If we stretch, take some deep, long-held stretches after we've got our muscles really warm like this. So do check out some of those stretching videos. That also helps prevent soreness that you can get from muscle work like this. We're going to take a back bend, lengthening up to the ceiling, shoulders back here, or taking this back even further. This time we do squeeze our glutes to protect our lower back. Now let's bring this up, slight bend at the knees, hinging halfway forward. Now let's bring this up with a couple more breaths. Be sure to do longer cool down if you need. Links in the description below. Remember, please do subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what kind of videos you want to see in the future, because that helps me figure out what to plan. It really helps me out, and then I know that at least somebody's going to like it. So do let me know, all right? And I will see you next time.